Okay, so I haven't made a video in a good while, maybe a year and a half. I don't know. I gotta check. But we are in February, the first week of February in 2021. And I am here to let y'all know that I wrote a screenplay called Closure. It is actually, here we go. Can y'all see it? Bam. It is actually just finished it last week on the 3rd. That's not last week. Was it the last? Was it today's the 6th? So 3 days ago, not last week. I'm already losing track of days. Today's my sister's birthday. Happy birthday, Chi Chi. On the 4th was my mom's birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Anyways, yeah, I wrote this comedy screenplay. It's actually not my first. We'll get to my first one in a second, but this one was cool. I wrote it in 6 weeks, which was shocking to me. I didn't know I could write that fast. It's not really fast, but it's fast to me. My previous screenplay took me about 2.5 months. This I probably could have got done in 4 weeks, but I procrastinated a lot. I just wasn't feeling it. And then some days I'll write one word and be like, well, I did my best for the day. But yeah, I like to call this a pandemic friendly script, or film, because it really is only 4 cast members and 3 locations: an apartment, a house, and a grocery store. And really the grocery store can be exchanged for something else. So I made it kind of flexible. And I wrote this because I wanted to be like, okay, let me see if I can write something that's more or lower budget than what I previously wrote, with less locations, less cast, and I wouldn't need any extras. So that's where the birth of this came from. Something I felt like, well, maybe I could at least direct this myself, and hopefully once I, get a line producer to go through it or figure out what the budget is, it's under 100,000, because the previous script was a lot more than that. Unknowingly, I thought it'd be cheaper, but that wasn't the case. So hopefully this will be $100,000 or less. So yeah, it's called Closure. It's 2 couples or 4 couples, 2 different couples meet up for one night and have drinks, get to know each other, but they already know each other. You know what? I should probably tell you the log line. I can't really think of the log line because I'm still working on the log line. So what I will do is I'll put the log line for Closure into the description. Description, is it the description box on YouTube? I don't really YouTube like that. But yeah, in the comments below or whatever, I'll figure out what the log line is and I'll put it there. But yeah, it's a comedy, not a rom-com, but just a straight up comedy. Really one big location. I'm happy about it. I haven't done any rewrites. I wrote it. I have not looked at it. So it's about 80 something pages. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I did. I have 2 more comedy screenplays that I want to write. 2 more comedy screenplays that I want to write by the end of the year. Well, 3. Let me say 3 screenplays I want to write by the end of the year. One's a sci-fi. That one's like Interstellar meets Prometheus. I call that one. Right now it's titled Eden. And then the other one, that one, Eden, that sci-fi one, and also this action comedy that I want to write, those are going to be called what they consider like an epic script, where I'm not worried about budgeting. I'm just going to write how I feel within reason. I'm not going to, within reason, not something like super crazy, but the first 2 scripts I wrote with a budget in mind. Like I don't want it to go over this number because it was something that I felt that I wanted to create myself, not sell or whatever it is. So yeah, that's what pretty much this one is. Especially, I want to be able to. Ideally, I would like to write. Well, I already wrote it, but direct and act in it. So I feel like it'd be a lot easier for me to get my hands to start off with this. I've directed a few things, nothing at the capacity of a feature film, but I've directed the pilot web series that I wrote. That's actually on my YouTube channel. You can check it out. Quarter Life Crisis. I've also did just smaller things before I actually moved out to Houston. So I'm not too unfamiliar with directing. I actually enjoy it, and I plan on getting more into it because what's not pictured, what I don't have is I wrote 2 other web series two, was it three? Two other web series. One's completed. I have 2 more episodes for the other one. But the other web series is all one location in my apartment that I plan to direct. I'm gonna find some actor friends to see who wants to do it and revamp it, work it out. It'll all be shot in here. I just bought a Ronin. Where's my Ronin? I just bought a gimbal. So yeah, I'm gonna get my feet wet with the whole web series, and I'm gonna just see how that goes. So yeah. Oh, I forgot. We're gonna talk about my first screenplay. This one, everything's a joke. I finished it October 29, 2019. So once I got finished with this, I sat it down. I was like, ooh, I was just relieved that I actually could write a screenplay, because I wrote a pilot, the web series, but something about a feature film just seemed like a huge mountain to climb, And once I finished it, it was almost like proof to myself, like, oh, I can do this. And it was an accomplishment. And after I finished it, I just sat it to the side. I did not touch it. I was like, I did it. Let me take that back. I sent it to script consultant, and they went through it, gave me notes back, and I was like, ooh, I got some work to do, And so I just sat that down, and I did not pick this back up. I did not pick this back up until March of 2020, and we all know what happened in March of 2020. The world went to hell. The pandemic hit. So I picked this back up, and I just started working on it, just rewrites after rewrites. So actually, it's a total of, look. So this is rewrites, just bam, bam, and then another one. I think this is the final script. It's one of the final scripts, bam, here. So that one's in June. Once I got done, I sent it to a line producer, and he gave me a budget, 3 different budgets. These are 3 different budgets, schedules, all that. So we kind of had it set up like I was going to film it, put it all together like a pre-production within September. So this is what all this paperwork is. All that is like the budget, because I wanted to see it from a producer side and just get a line by line breakdown of everything just to learn from. So Yaron Kaplan is who I used. If you ever need a line producer, hit me up. I'll send you his info. He's awesome. He was dope. He gave me 3 different budgets, one on the low end and one on the high end. The lowest one was about $500K, and the mid was about 600, and the highest was 700. So it was 3 different budget levels. So I got that, and I was like, whoa, that's a lot. So again, that's why I wrote Closure. I wanted something that's a lot cheaper and feasible for me to start off with. If I could possibly find somebody to sell this or whatever it may be, that would be dope. So these days, for the most part, what you want to do is be able to attach a star name to your film. That's what I would like to do with Everything's a Joke. If it's not that, these days they want either, if you don't have a star attached to your film, it's like it has to have some kind of IP from a book, some superhero, or just some kind of IP. That's what they're looking for these days. For now, I have to do rewrites. I haven't looked at this yet. I haven't torn it to shreds yet. I'm going to go over it, do some rewrites, but at the same time, start working on my action comedy. I don't know what it's titled, but it's gonna be dope. In my mind, it is. So hopefully, it comes out that way. I'm gonna start. I already got the outline. Actually, I started working on that last year as well. So I'm gonna go back, work on the characters, and just work on the story itself, while also doing rewrites for this. So yeah, 2 screenplays, 2 down. Let me say that, 2 comedies down, 2 more to go before the year is over. Was it 2 or 3? What did I say? Let's just do 1. Let's just do 1. No. We're gonna do 2. I said 2, so 2 more. That's a lot. That is a lot. 2? What were the 2? Eden and... Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to check back in February, and we're going to see about this action comedy, see how far I've gotten. I already said it, so now I got to do it, right? Yeah. All right. So till next time, I'll give y'all updates on how this is going, and also about my other one. I don't really know how to end these things. I need to figure out a bookend or just a way to end these videos because I don't know how to end these videos. Have a nice rest of your YouTube watching day. YouTube watching day. Oh, do I need a catchphrase? Maybe a catchphrase. I don't know. I don't know about a catchphrase. That sounds corny. All right, maybe next time I'll have a way to end this in a cool way. These people above me are really loud. I gotta move out of these apartments. I need to move out of these apartments. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the shit, honestly. Sometimes they just be fighting and arguing. I think it's a dude. It's a guy and a girl. I don't know what their situation is. Maybe also a dog. At least once a month, they're fighting and arguing. It gets really loud. It's like, should I call the police? Do I need to intervene? Hell no, that's none of my business. So yes, 2 screenplays in my catalog for now. Closure, and everything's a joke. So till the next video, I'm gonna do more videos. Just kind of going through my journey this time around. I just gotta do it. So yeah, till next time. God bless.